Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And he takes a called strike one. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone, 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
Here's Mookie Betts. In past meetings with Tanaka, he carries a .310 batting average. Two of those hits were for home runs. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
A pause and the 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
These fans haven't even had a chance to grab a soda and a hot dog before the offensive fireworks are flying. First, we had a leadoff single, then a two-base hit to drive in a run. If this pattern continues, a triple should be on tap next.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Betts stands at second with no outs. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres has it, and there's one away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch. And that misses inside 1-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
One out and a runner on third. Two balls and a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
2-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Xander Bogaerts will be next. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's collected 11 hits in 38 ABs. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Three pitches already here in the first inning. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Brock Holt now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. To short, hit hard. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. Count even now at 1-1. A 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Here's Big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Change up low, 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Fouled away. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Giancarlo Stanton now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 5 base hits in 32 at-bats. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
In tight with the slider, 2 and 2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, but called a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Torres onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. First pitch of the at-bat. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
So digging in now, Miguel Andujar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
1 strike.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2. Luke Voigt is on deck. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. One and 2 now. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One 1-0 count. Here it is.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bird, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Troy Tulowitzki would be next. Voigt is off at first with 2 away. Hit down the line at first. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Andujar's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
The 3-0 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out to right field. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Hit out towards second. Holt comes up with it. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Here's Brett Gardner now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Sale's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Started.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup called strike 1. Gardner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hard liner to center field. Bradley is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today. The Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale takes home the win. Masahiro Tanaka worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.